What's up, YouTube? I'm here to share my love for Dragon Ball Z. Or, not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball as a medium in general. And for me, Dragon Ball anime has been cool, Dragon Ball the manga has been cool, but for me, it's always been the games. And we gotta start at the beginning. We gotta start at Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. And I ain't never owned this game physically, but I played it on the emulator. Because for me, Dragon Ball, like I was born in 2001. I didn't have no action figures and nothing like that. I had games. So this is technically me playing with action figures. And this is my first introduction to Dragon Ball. And I want to go through, in the course of this video, I want to go through kinda sorta the history leading up to Sparking Zero and the Dragon Ball game landscape. And first we gotta start off with GT Final Bout. Even though this game is mid, like bro, look at this. This is PS1 graphics. Look at that background. That is not a background. That is a PNG. So, at the time, I didn't play it when it came out because the game came out in 97. I was born in 2001. I didn't play it. I played it on emulator. By the time, this was like the groundwork for like, okay, are we making a fighting game that has rules? Or are we making a game that's based off of, based more like, let's try not to make it like too strict, but like just try to have fun. Like you really just slamming action figures together. Like, bro, look, they look like action figures. But this led the groundwork for, in my opinion, the next game that would take the mantle. I mean, look at these reviews. These reviews is nasty work reviews. Next game would be Budokai. And I remember being younger, being like, my friend was like, hey, I got this Dragon Ball game. I'm like, Dragon Ball game? Like, what even is Dragon Ball? He's like, it's called Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I'm like, what is a Budokai? I have no idea what a Budokai is. And he was like, but just play it. So we was playing, I was like, bro, Super Saiyan 2? Namekians? Frieza? Cell? Vegeta? Vegeta was just a bad guy. I was like, bro, this is my first, because for me, this game came out, I played it first on the GameCube, but this game came out in 2003. In 2003, I was 2 years old. I was not playing the game. I didn't play this game probably for the first time for like 2005, 2006. And I was like, this is my first introduction into what Dragon Ball is, or what even the story is. And I'm playing, I'm like, bro, this is clean. I'm like, hold on, let me get some screenshots. I was like, bruh, Super Saiyan, Kaioken? I said, bro, this is peak. I mean, that's different, but that's not the same game. But I was like, this is peak. And he was like, yeah, bro, this is Dragon Ball. I'm like, bro, I love this, bro. I was like, bro, I love this. I ain't gonna hold you. And so I was playing. I was like, bro, there's more. He's like, all right, bro, I got more. And he was like, look at this, Budokai 2. I was like, Budokai 2? Because you gotta think, I'm playing these games late. So he got all the games lined up. I'm like, I brought Budokai 2. Let's play Budokai 2. And I'm like, bro, Super Saiyan 3? Fusions? All this stuff, Kid Buu? I'm like, this is insane. I mean, technically, it still kind of plays similar. But it is, and I mean, I don't agree with this, but it is an upgrade from Budokai 1. Even though it still kind of plays similar. But it continues the story. It's a good sequel. And then, for my personal journey, I didn't go from Budokai 2. I went from Budokai 2, because you gotta think, I went 2001. I played this Budokai 2 in 2006. I went to like Budokai 2, and he had my friend had all the Dragon Ball games. And I went to, where's it at? Tenkaichi. I started playing Tenkaichi 1. I was playing Tenkaichi, like the timeline. I was playing Tenkaichi 1, and I was like, hey, this game is hard. So, you know me, I'm a kid, I'm like, alright, Tenkaichi 1, this is a hard game. I can't even beat Red, it's just the first mission. Also, I go to Tenkaichi 3, makes sense, right? Nope, I'm a little kid. I mean, listen, I'm playing Tenkaichi 3. Playing Tenkaichi 3, I'm like, Tenkaichi 3 is hard. But you know it's just right? Tenkaichi 2, I was playing, and he put in Tenkaichi 2, and I was like, bruh, playing Tenkaichi 2. I'm like, this is clean. This is clean. Tenkaichi 2. Even though now I think Tenkaichi 3 is better and has more content, Tenkaichi 2 was just right for me because it wasn't too hard and it was just right. And I was playing that, and I remember that opening. And I was playing that, and I was like, oh, this is something I can get behind. This is something I can get behind. So I was playing that all day. I was playing Tenkaichi 2 all day, and I remember when I was fighting Frieza, I was like, how you turn Super? I asked my friend, how you turn Super Saiyan? How you turn Super Saiyan? He was like, just press a button. And y'all know you're playing Tenkaichi 2. To turn to 1, if you got a lot of ki, you press the Super Saiyan, the transformation button. It's not gonna make you go Super Saiyan. It made me go Super Saiyan 3. And I was like, I'm Super Saiyan 3 fighting Frieza? I was like, this ain't fair. This ain't fair. I was like, oh my god, bro, this is lit, bro. I was like, this is lit. I was like, because I think at the time I didn't watch the anime or I didn't read the manga, so I'm thinking, bro, I'm creating my own story, creating my own little world within this world. And so I was like, bro, Tenkaichi, I love Budokai, but Tenkaichi's like that. And so we had Raging Blast, we had Raging Blast 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip to what we all came here for. I ain't gonna lie. This is my most hyped for game of the year, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. See, cause we ain't had a Tenkaichi, and I ain't gonna lie and say it's been about, well, unless you count Raging Blast 2, because I don't count Xenoverse. I ain't Tenkaichi. Raging Blast 2 be like the closest thing we got to a Tenkaichi. So unless you count that Raging Blast 2, I say it's been about 12 years. So what I'm here to talk about today is, I just want to share the love, y'all. I'm trying to share the love, y'all. So for real, if I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, humongous Dragon Ball fan, bro. I've been with Dragon Ball Z since I was basically young kid. And what's crazy is, for me personally, I didn't watch the anime at first, because the anime, you gotta think, anime was on Toonami, and I was born in 2001, so like when the anime was like in its prime, I was like a baby. I was like 2 or 3 years old. My first introduction to Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball was the games. And so first I was playing stuff like Dragon Ball GT on the Game Boy Advance. I forgot the name of the game, but if y'all look it up, y'all know what I'm talking about. So for me, what bolstered my fandom for Dragon Ball has always been the games. Like, I like the anime. The anime is cool, but the games has always was up for me. For birthdays and Christmases, I always wanted the Dragon Ball games. And so, when I tell y'all, the games, now the anime is cool. The anime is cool now. Animation's clean. I ain't gonna deny that. Animation's clean. But what makes it hype for me now is like the games, which always made me a Dragon Ball fan. Yeah, Xenoverse. I thought Xenoverse was gonna be like Tenkaichi, but Xenoverse is more RPG like in its gameplay. To me, this Sparking Zero is why I fell in love with Dragon Ball. Like, just the whole like creativity, and I seen that thing where you can make your own scenarios and stuff like that. Like, the stuff where they're showing right now got my mind blown, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Got my mind blown. Like, I remember, if y'all remember in Tenkaichi 2, well, not Tenkaichi 1, Tenkaichi 2, where no matter how far, if you beat the game and stuff, you feel like transformations. I remember you could go any Super Saiyan transformation you wanted to during any fight in story mode. And I remember I was fighting Frieza on Namek when Goku first turned Super Saiyan. I know y'all remember that, when Goku first turned Super Saiyan. And I was like, bro, I could go Super Saiyan 3 during the Frieza fight? First I was like, this ain't fair. How you gonna hold us on? This ain't fair. But then I was like, bro, this is cool. Like, this is the coldest stuff of all time. So when I seen they had the create your own scenarios, and that's what I'm most hyped for, the create your own scenarios on Snap, I was like, bro, this is gonna be epic. And I be looking at the gameplay, and I'm like, bro, like, this is why I fell in love with Dragon Ball Z. Because when I say I fell in love with the games, it's like, when you gotta think, I was born in 2001. I didn't grow up with no action figures and stuff like that. I grew up with video games. And so me playing Tenkaichi was like me playing with action figures. So it's basically like shit. I mean, it's basically like, shoot, I got some new action figures, bro. Like, I've been waiting for this. They don't make games like this no more. Like, people keep saying, oh, this game needs to be an Evo. This game needs to be a fighting game tournament. Like, this is not a balanced game. If you played Tenkaichi was not a balanced game. If y'all remember Goku and Grandpa Gohan and Master Roshi, they couldn't even fly. And in Tenkaichi 3, there were some Dragon Ball characters who couldn't fly either. So it was like, it wasn't a balanced game. This game is purely for fun. This game is purely for fun, and it's for the fans. And I am hyped to play it. I'm looking at gameplay right now, and I'm like, boy, every day. Because right now, the day is September 23rd. I'm like, every day I don't get to play this, bro, it's day wasted, because this looks clean. And I want to let you, in the comments too down below, tell me, like, are y'all fans, like, Dragon Ball is a big medium. Are y'all fans of Dragon Ball the medium or Dragon Ball the anime? Because I feel like Dragon Ball has become such a big thing that it's like, they got the games, they got the manga, they got the anime. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Not funny. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. But they got, like, it's bigger. Like, bro, this stuff is like Star Wars, bro. Like, it's just bigger. Like, there's just so many facets to where you become a fan. Now, like me, I became a fan of Dragon Ball through the games. I didn't know. When I was a kid, I didn't know Dragon Ball was an anime, was a manga, or none of that. Cause I'm from America, I don't know none of that. So I was like, oh, the game was like, this game is clean. I was like, oh, it's a TV show too. So, but now I fully comprehend what it all encompasses. So I'm like, I wonder how many people, at least, well, obviously worldwide, but at least in America, how many people is Dragon Ball fans because of the games, or is Dragon Ball fans because of the show, or is, well, probably be less. Because if you're my age, there's no way. I mean, it's a possibility. If you're my age, somebody older had to show you Dragon Balls. You're not gonna. If you know if you was reading the manga in 2004 and 2005, all props to you. All props to you, because I didn't know what a manga. Or shoot, I didn't know what Japan was, and I was 4 years old. But I feel like this game, and R.I.P. Akira Toriyama, because it's sad is that I feel like this game is going to reignite the love for Dragon Ball and so many young fans. And so many new fans, and add in so many new fans, and also reignite the love in the older generation fans like me. That's like, bro, this is Broly's second coming for. This is Broly's second coming for real. Cause I'm looking at the game, I'm like, they don't even make games. Like, if you're a gamer now, you know they don't even make games like this no more. The only reason games are made like this is because of the fans, and they know that we gonna show up. Like, this isn't, like, yes, technically, this is a fighting game. But, for me, as a Dragon Ball fan, this is a celebration of Dragon Ball. We ain't had the anime since 2018. The last movie we got was Dragon Ball's Heroes with Gohan, and I think that came out 2023 for US. And I know we got Dragon Ball Daima coming out soon, sometime in October. So it's like, when this comes out in October, it's like, we're witnessing, it's gonna sound crazy to say, but we're witnessing a resurgence. And y'all be like, nah, this is, Dragon Ball's been low for a little bit, because all we had, if you're not a fan of Dragon Ball, you can be like, oh, Dragon Ball, like, you got Jujutsu Kaisen and all them other animes, all type of stuff like that. Whole Demon Slayer, like, no, like, this is our time. This is our time as Dragon Ball fans. And for real, that's why I came on here to make this video, because I just want to share my love for this medium with y'all. For me, this is for fun. This ain't for, like, no money or none of that. This is just for fun. And I'm looking at this gameplay right now. Like, I'm just for real. This is excitement, and I hope that y'all can be excited and share y'all enjoyment and advocate y'all love for this medium the same way I can. And that's it, y'all. Let's end the video. Thanks for tuning in. I know this may sound kind of ramblish because it is rambling. I just have to get on here and show my love and spread the positivity because I'm hyped for this game. Y'all know how much hype for this game. I just want to vocalize and share my love with this medium. And that's it, y'all. Y'all have a good day.